Special day on the calendar. Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today. Grant, is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, BA, but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Let's check out Minnesota's starting lineup. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. Anthony Edwards out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot.
Oh, you gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Hachimura, the pass to Hayes. Releases from 15. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, here we go. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, you can't be careless when Edwards is roaming nearby because he can and will pick your pocket, which leads to points in transition. Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Edwards against Doncic. Randall, a screen on Doncic. Back to Randall. 5 to shoot. McDaniels passes to Gobert. It's Hayes with the rebound. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. And prior to last season, the Timberwolves had never won a playoff series in consecutive seasons, Stan.
Yeah, and so now they make the conference finals 2 seasons in a row. The most sustained success this franchise has ever known.
Offensive rebound. Another miss. He's 0 for 2 now.
Aggressive move, but that was great D to prevent the easy bucket.
Back to James. Oh, rejected by McDaniels.
McDaniels is such a disruptive defender. Inside, outside, he's a pest everywhere.
Now here's Doncic. Into the lane. Hayes. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating. Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
Right wing. Here's Hayes. McDaniels with the rebound.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Back to Gobert. It's Hayes with the rebound. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Pass to James. To the inside. Here's Hayes. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
At the line for Los Angeles.
Good on the second one. The Timberwolves trail. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, earlier I spoke with J.J. Redick. Immediately, Anthony Edwards came up in our conversation, and Coach kind of chuckled and said, well, I don't know if anyone on the planet can slow this kid down. He's on his way to becoming one of the best in the league, if he's not there already. Looks like they're going to roll the dice on one of the league's most talented players. Brian?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Back to Edwards. McDaniels passes to DiVincenzo. Randall, a screen on James. Randall, left side. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Lakers have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
And it's McDaniels off the drive. Here's Edwards. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball.
Lakers ball.
The Lakers in the lead. Hayes with it. He's got 5. Outside Edwards. Randall, a screen on Doncic. And Edwards, here we go. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's Doncic outside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Using that change of pace off the dribble, Doncic gets the shots he wants.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Now here's Gobert. Randall finds Gobert. Good work there as it goes. Gobert's gotten his second bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Hayes with a screen on Edwards. Out to the wing. Back to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense. And just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. James with a steal. It doesn't go for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers ahead, up 4. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about Los Angeles here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Jackson Hayes is out there with James. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. That's the group for the Lakers to kick off the second quarter.
Few guys distribute better than Doncic. He's got good instincts for when and where to send the ball.
Outside Reeves. The 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself.
Reed sets a screen. Six on the shot clock. Back to Daniels. Good work defensively by James.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
From deep, Reeves. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Doncic passes to Hachimura. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Hayes. Out to James. The 3 ball. The triple. LeBron James.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Reed for 3. Knocks it down from distance. And, Coach, we see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, B.A. I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive teams in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the floor quickly and beyond the attack before they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you guys.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. Reed, a screen on Hachimura. Out to DiVincenzo. Pass to DeSumo. Over Hachimura. And Reeves pulls it down.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Out to James. Beyond the arc. counted from distance. James has got 6.
They got the ball to the right guy. James ready to shoot at all times.
And there's the foul that's on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Aiden, he's checked in for Hayes. Edwards finds McDaniels. The swim move for 3. LeBron with the rebound. Los Angeles leading by 12. Aiden, the screen on Edwards. From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Edwards looking for an opening. McDaniels a screen. Three-pointer. The Lakers with a rebound. James has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Doncic. And he drains the quick shot. He's got 5.
And I love Doncic's shot selection. So smart at knowing when to shoot it.
Outside Edwards. Reed, a screen on Doncic. Here's Edwards. Edwards rises up and powers it down.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And Doncic puts up a deep 3. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 14. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Hachimura against DiVincenzo. Here's McDaniels. Count it. Good.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Here's Ayton. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back with you shortly.
And let's rev it up. Get ready for your Pocket Bite Arena Entertainment.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, you look at Jackson Hayes. He's been playing really well.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. They've got Joe Ingles, Ayo Dosunmu out there with Bones Highland. Then there's Nas Reed, and it's Shannon in at the 3 spot.
Unfair. I mean, combining length and strength beautifully. LeBron can get his shot off pretty much whenever he wants to.
Shannon. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
The shot by James, no good. Timberwolves trail by 12. Stan, you look at Nas Reed, he gives you some size, but he is a dangerous scorer, especially from the perimeter.
Absolutely, B.A. And also, Reed is one of the most entertaining players to watch. So many deflections, blocks, dunks, hits threes. He does it all.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. And down it goes. 2 points. Ayton's got his second basket.
Well, Ayton is quite literally a house in there.
Ingles against James. Pass to Reed. This one for 3. On target from range. Reed's got 6 points.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Back to James. Here's Ayton. Now, here is James. Ingles defending. Ayton. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. They trail by 11. Outside Reed. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits. Reed's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not easy inside there for Reed. but he made something happen.
Reeves, the pass to Aiden. Back to Reeves. Down low. Aiden inside. Reed defending.
Well, this is what they want from Aiden. Play big.
Right side Reed. And there it is for him. 10 points for him.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
To the paint. Pass to Aiden. The 17-footer. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
And there's James from the arc. Freak train coming. LeBron gets to the rim.
You love how LeBron sticks with the play, supporting the fast break and ensuring they convert.
Here's Ingles. Uses the glass on the layup.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Out to the right wing. 8, the open look. It's good from about 19 feet. Minnesota has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Shannon. Hachimura covering. On the wing, Ingles. Reed passes to Ingles. Let's go with a 3. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. James outside. No good from outside. Timberwolves trail by 12. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Highland.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Larabius subbed in for Reeves. Hayes with a screen on Highland. Here's Kennard. Back to Hayes. Shot from 12. Kennard passes to Hayes. Shot is off. 5 for 10 now. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Dosunmu for 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got 6 rebounds in the game. And again, the Lakers no good. Well, the Timberwolves shooting just 37% in the game. Outside Reed. Here's the pick. Pass to Shannon. It's intercepted. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dig. What a great pass.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Jared Vanderbilt out there with Hayes. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Luka Doncic. And it's Laravia in at the 2-guard spot. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Hayes, the pass to Hachimura. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And they're on the break. The lead now cut to single digits. DiVincenzo's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a 3-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
And it's finished off by Hayes.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Playing to his strength, Gobert inside.
Well, it's exactly what Gobert wants offensively. He wants to attack at the closest range possible.
Doncic passes to Hayes. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
LeBron, he's checked in for Hachimura. Timberwolves trail by 7. DiVincenzo on the wing, guarded by Doncic. And And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Doncic. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
They've also been showing us standout play on the fast break, working as a team to create easy opportunities.
Inside, here's Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
Credit the hard work coming back. They're doing their best to steal this game.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. James is checked in for Hayes. Hachimura comes in for Vanderbilt. Luka Doncic is checked in for Laravia. And it's Kennard in for Reed. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what J.J. Redick was saying to the team. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you.
Yeah, nice timing in the pick and roll. Gobert finishing the job.
James outside. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. The Timberwolves have gotten all 6 shots to fall in the fourth quarter. Gobert against James. Now Edwards. Shot clock at 6. Here's Gobert. Oh, ferocious from Gobert.
Well, when you need a bucket, you can go to Gobert. A high percentage scorer who doesn't waste his attempts.
No good from 3. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points.
Second team.
They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Well, you know Gobert's defense is always in the spotlight. But what about his scoring tonight?
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to...
Puts up the tray. Buries it from outside.
A huge bucket for the youngster. Dalton Connect. Ice water in those veins.
Picked by Gobert. Oh, the slam off a fantastic lead pass. What a play.
Well, you got to love that Rudy Gobert was ready in a key moment.
Hachimura with a screen on Edwards. Outside Hachimura. Let's loose for 3. No.
Oh, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
Shooting for Minnesota.
Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. Some changes for Los Angeles. Hayes comes in for Hachimura, and Austin Reeves is subbed in for Connect. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
Money from 3!
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Kennard against Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. Edwards with a step.
In the athleticism.
And no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coaches.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Now, but with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the ref take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Randall rips down the board. Gobert inside.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
With the arm of the thing, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
With the arm of the thing, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again. Dynamite.
And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
And just a minute or two here for the players to get warmed up. Welcome everyone to Noche NBA. Here we go. Theme is the backdrop to tonight's festivities. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, in the sidelines as well. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Embiid is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then it's Paul George. And it's Maxey in at the point guard. And the Sixers last season, Tim, winning less than half as many games as had been projected.
Well, the injury bug completely derailed their season. And by the tail end of that year, a low win total was actually in their best interest because they were trying to ensure they retained their top 6 protected pick.
And stolen by James. Here's Ayton. It's hauled in by George. And it's Maxey with the ball for the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Lets the three fly. Doncic grabs the miss.
Yeah, so many times we will see shooters of any caliber miss that wide open three.
The three. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. We play just over a minute here in the first. And here's Maxey outside. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And that's tough to guard against. Maxey is just so quick off the ground with that pull-up.
And it's Doncic missing. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Austin Reeves picks one up.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And the second free throw, good. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And the dunk by James.
Oh, that's a terrific pass. Ayton, with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. And look at Ayton get up there. I have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
And it's the 76ers with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. And here's Maxey outside. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist. Maxey's got a couple of threes now in the first for Philadelphia. Another young rising player in this league who's learning as he goes along is Tyrese Maxey.
Yeah, he continues to get more responsibility on his plate, and I think as he starts to embrace that leadership role a little bit more and become more vocal, I think then you're going to start to see Philly really do some great things.
Yeah, maturing before our eyes. James wide open, and the three ball is good. James has got 5 now.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
And passes to Ayton. Took him no time at all on that one.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
And here's Maxey outside. The Lakers leading. Ayton finds James. Back to Ayton. Now here's LeBron. Overdrives. LeBron can't get it to go.
Well, that's a shot he should make a majority of the time.
Maxey with it. He's picked up by Doncic. Here's George, and he banks in the layup.
And with his strength, George is not your average swing player. He can get his in the paint.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, JJ Redick had a few moments to share with me. We talked about the strategy tonight, particularly against Joel Embiid. He said, quote, "I told my guys to get as physical as they want," adding, "He's not a guy you can guard gently. He demands that you get aggressive." Hopefully that assertive defense gets Coach the results he's looking for. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Drills it from outside.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice. So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
Now here's James. He's got 5. Lets it go from the wing. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here's George for 3. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. Doncic lays it up and makes it in.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
Maxey kicks to George. A three-pointer off the mark. The 3 for Doncic. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
DeAndre, he has been the guy making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
The guard pair will be Doncic and Reed. Rui Hachimura out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Hayes in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmarish clamps thus far.
And let's not forget their hustle. They've been running every chance they get, and that has led to easy scoring opportunities in transition.
The three for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Vanderbilt with the steal. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Doncic passes to Vanderbilt. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Vanderbilt's got his first 3 points of the game. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now if we can do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you. You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one. Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Pass to Hachimura. And again, no good by the Lakers. Philadelphia's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Lakers passing it around. Here's Vanderbilt. And it's off from three-point range. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. As the 25th pick back in the 21 draft, Tim, what's enabled Quentin Grimes to really break through here recently?
It's pretty simple, Kevin. It's opportunity. He finally got that chance to be able to be free offensively to show what his ceiling is, a much larger role offensively. Kind of reminds you of Jamal Murray a little bit, particularly now that he's got the green light.
So he's had the body, had the skills. It was just, as you're saying, the opportunity there to really capitalize.
Absolutely unencumbered on that end of the floor. It's amazing how guys can break through.
Vanderbilt setting the pick for Doncic. From outside the arc to the inside. Here's Hayes. Great D that time from Oubre. The 76ers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. George looking over the floor. Gas to Grimes. George with the screen on Reeves. 6 to shoot. George finds Grimes. Unloads. And it's George missing.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Here's Doncic. 11 feet out and he hits it. Doncic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And it doesn't take much for Doncic to get hot. And once that happens, well, he is almost unguardable.
Lakers leading by 4. There's 49 seconds left in the first half of basketball. To the middle. Doncic drops the hammer.
And sometimes defenses sweep on Doncic's ability to elevate. He is capable of throwing it down.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Hachimura touched it last. Some changes for the Lakers. Ronnie's checked in for Austin Reeves. And it's Luke Kennard in for Luka Doncic. Pass to Kennard. In the corner, Vanderbilt with it. And Embiid with the steal. Here's Grimes. The 76ers with another miss. Lakers have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Vanderbilt against George. Here's Kennard. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And it's a 9-point Laker lead.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Get ready for the fast half-court shot. They're measuring up the shot.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Nothing in this league more difficult to defend than a well-timed weak side cut.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. We've got George. Tyrese Maxey out there with Quentin Grimes. Then there's Oubre, and it's Embiid in at the force line.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Now Maxey. He's got 9. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Tim, and maybe I'm asking the wrong guy this, but are teams relying too much on the three-point shot?
Well, I do think there are nights I feel it becomes a little redundant, but the skill level of these players, Kevin, has led us here. More guys are capable of making that deep shot, so I don't see it going away anytime soon.
And the skill required to do it, no one knows that more than you. The skill required is just something else.
Consistency is what teams are looking for.
Outside for Martin. Shoots over James. Hayes with the steal. LeBron.
Look out!
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little extra on that one.
Pass to Maxey. Here's Bona. Got it. Good job in the low post. Bona's got his first basket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's just good coaching. They have made the better adjustments.
Vanderbilt the pass to Hayes. It's stolen by Vanderbilt. Pass to Hachimura. And here's Kennard. Vanderbilt setting the pick for Kennard. Here's Hayes. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Cameron Payne's checked in for Maxey.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Hachimura the pass to LeBron. Oh, good on the triple.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
To the inside. And James pulls it down.
Well, protecting the rim, plays like that really bolster your defense.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
first personal foul.
And such a physical player inside. LeBron doesn't fear contact on the way up.
LeBron James taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for LeBron. The 76ers trail by 18. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey team, a lot of threes being shot around the league, but Lakers coach JJ Redick said not everybody has the roster to bang threes at a really efficient clip. You have to play to the strengths of your personnel. I don't think the league and the play style is as homogenized as people make it out to be. Back to you, Kevin.
Not everyone can shoot like him. Okay, Allie, we thank you. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And it's Martin missing. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 16-7 run. It's stolen by Edwards. Hayes with the steal. And they're on the break. LeBron passes to Vanderbilt. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Hayes finds Vanderbilt. And Hayes throws it down.
You see the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
That is just beautiful ball movement, unselfish basketball.
Lakers leading by 20. To the wing right side. Here's Hachimura. Hayes controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Hayes has got 11 points in the quarter.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Down low. Rebound by the 76ers. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. On its way from Payne for 2. And he misses his first shot. LA's gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Pass to Hayes. Hayes with the screen for Kennard. And Hayes throws it down.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Yeah, so impressive for a big guy to make a find like a guard.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Doncic out there with LeBron James. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then there's Jarrett Vanderbilt. And it's Hayes in at center. That's the Laker 5.
And we know George can score from all 3 levels, which is why he's capable of catching fire.
Philadelphia shooting here about 46% for the game. Bryant. And James pulls it down. Lakers leading by 22. And here's Doncic from the arc. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got 3 assists in the game. Embiid kicks to George. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 6th rebound on the night. That doesn't go either for Doncic. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And so George will bring it up for the 76ers. Takes a 3. The putback, another shot, and it's laid in by Maxey.
Oh, quick work by Maxey to reel in the board and put that one back up.
To the right side. On the wing, James. Over George. LeBron shot is off. 76ers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Inside. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Maxey.
He's done a great job filling up the box score, but so far it just hasn't been enough. He needs help.
A nice shot by Doncic.
And the body control on display there. Doncic looking determined to finish no matter the contact.
Right side George. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball. George has got 19 points.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him. But again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Every so often, Tim, you heard the term defensive anchor. What defines one in the way you look at the game?
Well, I think it's that player that's on the back line, protecting the rim, but also able to see the entire floor. That is where your best communicator often resides.
How did you grade your defensive abilities when you played?
I battled, Kevin. You're going to have to kill me to stop me. That's the way I looked at it.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
76ers have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. We're of 9. And George able to finish.
Gotta put a body on PG or he will torch you on the offensive glass.
Here's Vanderbilt. Kicks it out to James. He's looking for Hayes and finds him. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
The three for Doncic. A putback. The kick out to LeBron. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Maxey. For three. The 76ers another three.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Lakers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Luka Doncic.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
It's good from long range. Maxey's got 8 here in the quarter.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst. So the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
And that one's good. Doncic.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
The three for Doncic. Rebound by the 76ers. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. It's Grimes on the wing. On the wing, James. The three for Doncic. Trains the three-pointer.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs. Generates range with ease.
Off target with
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer. Has knocked out Chuck Liddell.
Ran in his bag. And the crowd is oh, wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way.
Wow! Quick rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Liddell, he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Liddell, he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Liddell, he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Liddell, he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Liddell, he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Waving the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again!
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Waving the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again!
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Waving the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again!
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Waving the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again!
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Waving the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again!
Dynamite! And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick Rampage Jackson!
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Waving the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Over Nolan.
Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Waving the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Over Nolan.
Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Waving the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Over Nolan.
Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Waving the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Over Nolan.
Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Waving the arm of the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Over Nolan.
Leon has done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away.
Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
He's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson.
To have you with us. For this Monday afternoon presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Stephen Curry is out there with Seth Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And last season, the Warriors had their most success playing a small ball lineup, Grant.
Well, they more than held their own on the backboards in defending the paint. But you knew they'd look to add some size this summer.
Now here's Embiid. It's good. Set up beautifully by George.
You see that? That's called mobility, people. Embiid just moves with such effortless fluidity when he's attacking the cup. It's crazy.
Green, the pass to Porzingis. Five on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And the basket by Curry.
Nice work from the in-between area. Curry has no problem taking this shot when it's available.
Right wing. Oubre against Porzingis. Pass to Butler. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And when there's a difficult task, Jimmy Butler is the answer for his team.
Here's Embiid. Porzingis grabs the board.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Back to Curry. The three is up. It's rebounded by George. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Maxey passes to Embiid. And he banks in the layup.
A list of guys as strong as Joel Embiid in this league is very short.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Curry's shot is off.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
It's good.
Always quick to strike. Maxey just stops and pops, pulls the trigger.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
I was able to catch up with Nick Nurse. We talked about how Kristaps Porzingis can warp a defense with his shooting. He said, quote, when they post him outside and go 5 out, it stretches a team. We'll need to adjust by closing out and rotating faster than we're used to. Hopefully that helps us against what they're trying to do. Back over to you, Brian.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's George, following the score by Golden State. Here's Embiid. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
It's near impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever.
Porzingis surveying the floor. Pass to Curry from downtown. Gets the 3 ball to go. Curry's got 5 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's George. He's scoreless. 1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot from 12. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Boy, that's unfair. Curry hitting those pull-ups.
To the inside. Embiid against Porzingis. Embiid misses. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Pass to Curry. Oh, deflected. Outside Porzingis. Down low. Here's Butler. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Putting his body to work in the paint. Butler using his athletic skills to get it done.
Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Curry. Can they get it? Drives to the hoop. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it. That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
It's stolen by Green. That'll count. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
And just nails the three. Way to close the quarter.
He knew exactly how he wanted to do it, too. There was
Stephen Curry getting it done for Golden State. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be back in a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. George out there with Kelly Oubre. And it's Bona in at the center position, locking down the middle. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter. The Warriors lead by 10. RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50. Yes, 50 combination. They're hoping for a little bit more consistency this year.
The three, George. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Curry with it, guarded now by Maxey. On the attack, Curry. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Edgecombe. George, a screen on Butler. Here's Edgecombe going inside, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Edgecombe's ability to run and jump are well known. This is what drew a lot of eyes to this young man.
Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. Right at the free throw line, Curry gets the bucket. Curry's got 6 here in the quarter.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Count that bucket.
A physical scoring guard. Maxey is at home on the inside.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Stephen Curry is nearing the finish line. He said every year there's some new style, new energy coming through that challenges you. And seeing these young dudes come up and understanding how much talent there is, this is not going to be around forever. So enjoy every moment of it. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Big time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
And the basket by Curry.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Pass to Bona. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Well, few descriptions more glowing than saying a player is clutch. What, in your opinion, Grant, enables a player to be that way?
You know, B.A., it's about confidence and command. When you're able to process and execute under the pressure, both internal and external, that's when you have a chance to be clutch.
Curry, that's good.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Here's Maxey. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Porzingis. And Porzingis has got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Philadelphia has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Edgecombe. To the middle. Here's Bona. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Porzingis sets a screen. Curry looking it over. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Curry's got 24 points.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Curry. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Warriors lead by 14.
Oh, scooped up the board. Porzingis wasting no time going up with it.
There's a screen to the inside. Here's Bona. Back to George. Second chance shot. And he lays it in.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
The Warriors lead by 12. Butler finds Porzingis. Back to Butler. It's stolen by Oubre. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. George with it. Pass to Bona. Over to the wing. The three from Edgecombe. No good that time. And so it's the Golden State Warriors now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play and any changes in mind?
Well, we'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall. We'll see how it goes from here.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
From your pocket light, Arena Entertainment.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Butler and Draymond are the 3 and the 4. Seth Curry is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often, and guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And the shot goes.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
You know, Richard, the Warriors have the 3rd most championships after the Lakers and Celtics.
Yeah, and 2 of those came as the Philadelphia Warriors, though, including the first NBA championship back in '47. And then they had the one with Rick Barry in '75. But most people know about their rings from the last decade or so in this dynasty. The impact of Curry on the offensive end, it's about more than just the points. It's about the gravity that he draws.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Now, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. The shot's good.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Melton, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. Well, Richard, the Sixers with a lot of money tied up in Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, and Joel Embiid.
Ooh, that's not a lot of flexibility. They need those guys to be healthy and contributing. The talent is there, but it also has to be about the availability.
George for 3. He buries it from 3. George has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And the defense has to be more aware of Paul George. You got to know how fast his trigger is. Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you got to play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Well, the rise of Tyrese Maxey has been fun. What do you think makes him such an exciting player, RJ?
Oh, it's his speed and tenacity for sure. He might be the quickest guard in the league right now. And in addition, he's also become an absolute knockdown shooter.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Pass to Pajemski. Back to Horford. Count that one.
Horford, assisted by Pajemski.
76ers trail by 13. Here's Edgecombe. They set the pick. Horford pulls it in. And so Horford will bring it up for the Warriors. From deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. George has got 4 rebounds now. And here's Oubre from the arc. No luck on that one. The Warriors lead by 13. Here's Santos. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Oubre with a steal. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Moody. And it's Maxey missing. The Warriors have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Well, the NBA is cutthroat. All-star Kevin Durant said, you got to build up that dislike for guys that you're competing against. You can't be friends while you're on the court. It's a dog-eat-dog world, especially when you're at the level of greatness. You don't want anybody to take that thing you've got. PA?
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Podziemski. Maxey covering. Pass to Horford. Hits a three-pointer. Horford's got 5 points in the quarter.
Corner pocket? Oh, that's no problem for Al Horford.
To the paint. Here's Edgecombe. Here's Bona. And that one is stuffed right through.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Horford outside. 1:09 left in the third quarter. And they call an illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
76ers trail by 14. Inside. Here's Bona. Horford pulls it in. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Picked it. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. Oh, hammers it home. Taking it the length of the court.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Horford, right side. Shoots over Oubre. Here's Santos. It's deflected. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Down low. And that one's good. Bona's got 16 points.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Horford. And the Warriors miss again.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Now Curry. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Maxey and Edgecombe man the backcourt. Kelly Oubre out there with Paul George. And it's Bona in at the 5. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Clock at 4. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. Porzingis punishing inside.
Nice shot. Porzingis with the length and the touch.
76ers trail by 12. Outside Maxey. And that one drops.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
And he gets the bucket.
Quite simply, he is carrying this team, doing most of the work scoring-wise.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And I also have to praise them for their three-point shooting. They're showing a lot of confidence, letting them fly from deep.
They can shave the deficit to single digits right here. Here's Edgecombe. Got a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. The Warriors lead by 11. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Curry's got 11 in the second half.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad three for Steph.
George sets a screen. Here's Edgecombe. And he jams it home with authority.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
Offensive rebound. Curry outside. Jacks up a three. Ooh, it doesn't go.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Curry against Maxey. Outside Curry. He fires. The putback. George is there for the rebound. 76ers trail by 12. Maxey with it. Now guarded by Curry. And the basket is good.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
On the take. Oh, no good. The Warriors lead by 10. Jumps up. Oh, how about KP on the break?
Incredible hustle by Porzingis to get up the floor and capitalize.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
The Warriors have gotten 4 of 9 shots.
A key part of their winning effort at this point.
The assist goes to Stephen Curry.
1:49 left in the fourth quarter. George sets a screen. Maxey! No stopping him from 16 feet out.
Capitalizing from the mid-range. Maxey just taking what he sees and making it available.
Outside Curry. Now Porzingis. Outside Curry for three. Easy money for Stephen Curry.
Such a slept-on attribute of his. Draymond can handle the rock.
And here is Maxey. Off on the layup.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Warriors.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Stephen Curry.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Oh, missed on the tray. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the screen.
Well, Maxey goes hard at the inside D, basically taking away their good options.
He's off on the first.
Second team foul. At the line for Philadelphia, Ty.
And he's good on the second. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Porzingis with a screen on Maxey. Curry fires! Oh, he misses the deep three. And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Waving the arm of the feet, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Liddell, and he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Waving the arm of the feet, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Liddell, and he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Waving the arm of the feet, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Liddell, and he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Waving the arm of the feet, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd's, oh, wow.
Liddell, and he's done it again.
Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick Rampage Jackson. Poor clearance and a chance.
Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. It's a Monday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. This is a great East-West matchup, GA. These are big-time rivals.
There's no secret This is a big one. The fans know it. The players know it. The fact that they don't play each other as often makes it even more intense.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Stephen Curry's out there with Seth Curry, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. Here's Boston now. White looking around. Vucevic down low, guarded by Green. Tatum no good.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Green, no luck.
I'd go back to that shot again. That's a great look from the mid-range.
Brown against Butler. Brown dishes to Vucevic. It's White on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Tatum. Porzingis with the rebound. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blocking.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
To the paint. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Curry. Porzingis has got 5.
Kristaps Porzingis a tough cover. This guy knows he can make threes. Now you get inside the lane and look out.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's Brown for Porzingis. Back to Hauser. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Vucevic setting the pick for Tatum. Here's the 3. The Warriors pull it in. Outside, Porzingis. Plenty of space. And it's Golden State with another.
This is where the respect you have for Porzingis' ability to drive is when he can pull up that jumper and become a real handful.
Vucevic to the pass to White. Back to Vucevic. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Tatum against Green. Vucevic is screen on Green. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. I asked him about what could tip the balance in their favor tonight, and he said, quote, when Kristaps Porzingis is operating at a high level, it opens up their entire offense. The key for us is to keep Porzingis from having a major impact. If we can do that, it'll be our game to win. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. And it's the Warriors' ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And last season, yet again, 60-plus wins, Greg, for the Celtics. One of the elite teams clearly in the league.
And the only concern was perhaps a tendency towards complacency, but after coming up short last season and with Tatum sidelined, some adversity to spark their competitive fire.
Here's Vucevic, cans it from short range.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer, great size, great touch.
Green with a screen on White. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. In GA, we know Coach Steve Kerr has been up front. In order to win, the Warriors need to take and make a lot of threes.
Well, it's the superpower of their best player, and the arrival of Jimmy Butler has provided some balance, but threes are still their best bet.
Well, Derek White fearless on the interior right there. Tremendous finish.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Here's Porzingis. And here's Green outside. Great D that time from Vucevic. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. 8-point game. And it's good, 2 points. Vucevic has got 6.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball. Pretty pass.
White against Curry. Over in the corner, Green. And now White pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
When you are the aggressor, being assertive, very often you're going to get the whistle, as Derek White did there.
And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shots. Derek White converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of the shot clock.
Porzingis passes to Green, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
I'll tell you, Draymond Green just excellent at setting his teammates up with his screen ability and then roll to the rim with a purpose. Nice.
Here's Hauser. No good on that one. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, the forward spots will be Butler and Green. Curry is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Warriors leading by 6. Curry finds Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Absolutely incredible what Kristaps Porzingis can do. He's over 7 feet. He's got an all-around game, and he's getting to every aspect of it right now.
And it's Hauser in the corner. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Tatum passes to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
He's got the size to make that an easy finish. Vucevic, deep position, and he's golden.
Curry kicks to Porzingis. Driving to the basket. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Over in the corner, White. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 6 points for Derek White. DB, what would you say is the biggest difference between the regular season and the playoffs?
The level of intensity goes to a level that is so different than the regular season, Kevin. I say it all the time. If you walk into an NBA arena in the playoffs, the tension is so palpable, you could almost reach out and touch it.
Celtics trail by 6. Hauser up top, defended by Butler. 2 points, that one goes. Vucevic has got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Curry passes to Porzingis. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Hauser, defended by Butler. Here's Tatum, and Tatum hammers it home.
Oh, how easy it is to get off your feet. How about the spring from Jason Tatum?
And Greg, with the absence of Jason Tatum for the time being, perhaps a hiatus for the Celtics as a title favorite?
Well, not to mention some of the salary cap casualties. It's not the same team that won it all in 24, but in great position once Tatum returns.
There's a competitive edge to Draymond Green's game that makes him willing to try to score it on the interior. That's pretty.
And it's Hauser in the corner. Brown right side. It's stolen by Curry. And it's the Warriors on the break. It's stolen by White. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, the post game, the jump shot, Vucevic, a capable scorer who loves taking over on the offensive end.
Green with a screen on White. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
White dishes to Vucevic. Pass to Hauser. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's stolen by Curry. To the inside for Porzingis. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
See, I'm not going to fault the defensive effort there. That is just Kristaps Porzingis being a tough matchup for anyone on the floor.
Here's Tatum, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Porzingis.
You know what? Nice job there on the attack at the rim, drawing the contact.
Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jason Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver.
Just 5 to shoot. Goes up from the top of the key, and the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers in unbelievable feel and touch.
And Vucevic kicks to Tatum. And stolen by Butler. Now the Warriors moving it up. Curry finds Green. Boston grabs the miss. 6-second difference between shot and game plan. Here's Tatum. Inside. Tatum finds the juice.
Well, there's a mix of strength and agility that Jason Tatum is taking advantage of. Nice work in there.
Green with a screen on White. Pulls it from the elbow. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
This guy's such a strong mid-range shooter.
Vucevic the pass to Hauser. Shoots from the baseline, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Warriors ahead. Thank you, Allie, for that. And folks, we'll be back with you after this short halftime break. So don't go away.
Get ready for your Arena Entertainment.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. And it's been a clinic out there by Kristaps Porzingis.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
The guard pair. It's White and Brown. Vucevic is out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Hauser in at the small forward. That's the Boston 5. Brown finds Tatum. Now Hauser. Can't get it to fall. And you look at the addition of Jimmy Butler. G.A., why has he been such a fit for the Warriors?
He really is an unselfish, high IQ superstar, and that's what the Warriors are all about. And his isolation, interior scoring has given them another look offensively.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's White missing.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Here's Melton. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Hauser with a pass to Brown. And here is Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, he is only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Moody. Golden State moving it around. Tatum's shot is off.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Moody the pass to Horford. No good that time. Great D that time from Vucevic. Here's Brown. Brown gets it done inside.
Well, that's where you use your athleticism and agility if you're Jaylen Brown, navigating to a high percentage look.
Pass to Moody. Lets it go from deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Moody's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look and good night.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Boston certainly has some of the most knowledgeable sports fans, Doris, in the country.
Kevin, not only knowledgeable, but passionate. And when you think over the 4 major sports in the city and the tradition of success, it is no wonder they are so committed, so critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Down low. And Santos gets it to go.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
White down low, working on Horford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Horford.
We talk about high-effort players. Well, Derek White embodies that very description. Always working hard, always looking to outwork his opponent.
Here's Melton. Rebounded by Hauser. Celtics trail by 8. To the middle. The kick out to Tatum. Brown outside. Tatum on the wing. He's got 8. Hauser misses. Warriors leading by 8. Here's Melton. The rebound by Jason Tatum. 1:16 left to play here in the third. Vucevic is screen on Melton. Tatum passes to White. Good on the triple. White's got 4 this quarter.
You have to have a quick release in the catch-and-shoot game. Otherwise, you allow the defender to catch up. Derek White's like, no, sir, I'm putting this one home.
Here's Horford. Gets a very good look and converts. And the Warriors lead by 7. For Boston, they've gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Here's Brown. Back to Vucevic. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Vucevic has got 18 points in the game.
Well, Vucevic has a great understanding of the pick-and-roll game, and his experience paying off there.
In the corner, Horford with it. Rebound, Boston. 26 seconds left in the third quarter. Brown finds White. Brown feeling it out a bit to the inside. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Tatum.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
It's tipped, and here comes Brown, leading the fast break. That one, no good. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Warriors lead by 3. And time to step it. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and we love that skill. Wow.
Assisted.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Curry is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot manning the middle. White the pass to Vucevic. The kick out to Tatum. From downtown, Vucevic. Draymond Green pulls it in. Warriors leading by 5. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, 7'3" doesn't need much of a vertical. Easy finish for KP.
Pass to Hauser. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Stolen by Tatum. And it's Hauser in the corner. Outside Tatum. Back to Hauser. Outside White. 4 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Golden State's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Porzingis kicks to Butler. A three-pointer, no good. Celtics trail by 7. It's deflected. Vucevic down low. Deflected by Porzingis. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
Porzingis with a screen on White. Curry passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Tatum. Vucevic. Porzingis pulls it down. Curry against White. Green with a screen for Curry. Fires. Nails the jumper. Celtics trail by 9. Tatum outside. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Curry. Vucevic pulls it down. Now for the Celtics, this one not looking good. Here's Tatum. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Stephen Curry. It's tipped. Vucevic outside. Now here's Tatum. 1:43 left in the 4th quarter. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, but fast break chance. Vucevic pulls it down. Boston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Porzingis with the steal. Curry looking around. Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. Plenty of space. And down it goes.
Now this is why they call him the unicorn. Porzingis off the catch, ready to rise and fire. That's 7'3", everybody.
Here's Vucevic. Jacks up a 3. .105 left in the 4th quarter. Shot clock at 6. Layup no good. Warriors have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Now Porzingis releases from 15. Vucevic pulls it down. It's White on the wing, guarded by Kerr. Vucevic. Another chance here. The shot misses. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Green, the screen. 18 feet away. Green hustles for the rebound and guides it back in.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Vucevic is screen on Butler. Going inside. Tipped away. It's stolen by Brown. So we see the Warriors get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time G. Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Over Nolan.
Liddell, he's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Over Nolan.
Liddell, he's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Over Nolan.
Liddell, he's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Over Nolan.
Liddell, he's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama with a fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Over Nolan.
Liddell, he's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. Hill's going to take this all the way. Wow! Quick rampage Jackson.
Poor clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the save, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Grant in his bag. And the crowd's wow!
He's done it again!
Nice feed that time from Tatum.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
You know, Grant, for all his competitive nature, Tatum has a pretty calm demeanor. You appreciate that?
Yes, indeed. As a team leader, a father, a role model, and a professional, you can't ask for much better than Jason Tatum. He is the real deal.
Just 5 on the clock. For 3, Durant. And Houston, another 3.
In rhythm, quick trigger, KD at his best.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. Now here's Thompson. Smith with a screen on White. Pass to Smith. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance.
You know, Smith came into the league as a capable and confident shooter off the catch.
Here's White, defended by Thompson. White, the pass to Vucevic.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Houston.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Durant finds Thompson. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. And it's Vucevic, that time on the assist by White.
You gotta respect the fearlessness. Vucevic wrecking the defense with his drive to the rim. He is a massive dude.
And Grant, the Achilles tear for Jason Tatum, derailing the Celtics' attempt to defend their 2024 title.
Yeah, so hard to overcome losing your best player. Thankfully, this team has the depth to remain competitive in his absence.
Now here's Easton, back to Durant. 4-3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. The defense has no idea what to do with it.
Thompson left side. White with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Kick out to Brown. Nice ball movement by Boston. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. The Rockets have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Durant. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
Tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Tatum. And Boston again with the bucket.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Now here's Şengün. Still without a bucket. Outside Durant. Back to Şengün. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
What a move by Şengün in close. Determination for sure.
It's Vucevic, high post. Durant's there. Vucevic, the pass to Tatum. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Jabari Smith. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys. For any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
Houston has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. To the paint. Hauser outside. Deflects the pass. Back to Tatum. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
Tell you what, Tatum using his length for positioning inside, able to operate well in the paint.
Now here's Şengün. Durant for 3. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket.
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's Houston. They're up by 2. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And you know what? That's what happens when you establish your three-point game early. Puts the defense right up against it.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. We've got Amen Thompson, Jabari Smith out there with Alperen Şengün. Then there's Kevin Durant, and it's Eason in at the shooting guard. Clock at 6. Vucevic finds White. Boston needs to get off a shot here. Vucevic's shot is off.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now.
You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Durant with a screen on White. Outside Durant. Here's Şengün. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Hey, when Şengün gets the ball inside, good luck trying to stop it. He'll punish you down there.
You know, the more you watch Şengün, the more you wonder if he's just a guard at the body of a big man, Clark.
Well, that's a pretty astute observation, B.A., because his passing is elite. I mean, his vision, he sees a half a play to a play ahead. I mean, you can actually run offense through Şengün.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Rockets have become a fearsome defensive team, and Coach Ime Udoka said, our young guys were tired of losing, and they bought into it. A huge part is just shifting the mentality and doing our part on that end. Understanding how much that impacts winning, it is a non-negotiable for me. Back to you.
They are bought in. Allie, we appreciate the report. Durant with a screen on Brown. Eason finds Durant. At the arc, KD drains it.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
Tatum, a screen on Thompson to stop the run. Tatum can't hit.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Celtics trail by 13. Hauser outside. Picked by Vucevic. Hauser passes to White. Tatum against Durant. Pulls it from the top of the key. Tatum, shot is good. Tatum's got 9.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, you feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots.
Smith no good. For Boston, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. White, the pass to Tatum. On the wing, Hauser. Pass to Tatum. JT to the hole. And finished off by Tatum.
Man, I love how strong Tatum goes to the rack. When you give him room to get up, he's banging that thing.
Here's Durant. Here's Thompson. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Kept alive. Another shot. And Şengün with the lay-in. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hey, he's one of the best on the offensive glass, so you got to get a body on Şengün.
Here's Vucevic. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Durant with a screen on White. Pass to Durant. Outside Eason. There's the drive. It's Eason with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Brown for 3. The Rockets pull it in.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Durant finds Thompson. Back to Durant. The 3 is up. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 5 assists in the game.
No fear or hesitation from KD. He's able to hit from anywhere.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And so it's the Houston Rockets, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executed.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
White and Brown team up as the backcourt. Sam Hauser out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Gonzalez in at the 5. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Smith against Tatum. It's hauled in by Houston.
Wow, he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the number 2 seed in the West.
Yeah, and they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Celtics trail by 15. Outside White. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Tatum against Smith. Tatum passes to White. Shot clock at 6. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Outside Eason. Back to Şengün. Outside Durant. Outside Eason. Back to Durant. For 3, Smith. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Smith's got 6.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
Here's Thompson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Rockets lead by 20. Now here's Hauser, defended by Şengün. Şengün with a steal. Smith with it, guarded by Hauser. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Pass to Eason. Inside. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
What doesn't Kevin Durant do? He's showing us everything here.
Here's Gonzalez. Well, Clark, for a while there, it looked like the center position might be going extinct. Not so fast, though.
Well, you've seen Embiid and Jokic win MVPs recently. It's a skills game for sure, but size always helps.
Durant for three. Pure from three-point range. Durant's got 33 points.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Thompson passes to Durant. Tatum against Şengün. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game, gets himself to the line.
And last season, Grant, the sale of the Celtics franchise for $6.1 billion. It seemed like a lot at the time.
Well, yeah, that was until the Lakers sale hit 11 digits last summer, BA. But in both cases, basketball decision-making doesn't change right away. In the case of the Celtics, the governorship doesn't transfer until 2028.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, BA. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you.
He is on the rise. Thank you, Allie. Pass to White. To the inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Derek White doing a nice job orchestrating the offense in the right direction there.
1:02 left to play in the third quarter here. And it's Şengün penetrating. Durant finds Thompson. White with a steal. Down low. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. Smith with it. Now guarded by White. White against Smith. Pass to Durant from behind the arc. Boston pulls it in. White, the pass to Brown. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Brown with the stuff.
The athletic Brown with a big-time slam. You got to defend him better than this.
Up top, Thompson. He's guarded by White. Pass to Şengün. Durant for three. They get it back.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Here's Gonzalez. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Fourth quarter on the court for the Rockets. Amen Thompson out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Jabari Smith. Then there's Alperen Şengün. And it's Durant in at the 5. Houston working the ball around. Şengün with it. Back to Durant. Fires the 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Celtics trail by 16. Garza passes to Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
The kick to Durant. Here's Şengün. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. And the Rockets lead by 17.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Garza passes to Vucevic. Misses the baby hook.
Great contest down low. Allowing no easy hoops is a winning approach.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Durant. Rebounded by the Celtics. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Now Tatum, defended by Şengün. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
On the wing, Thompson, defended by Pritchard. Back to Thompson. Durant with a screen on Pritchard. Thompson passes to Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Screen by Durant. Takes a 3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Pass to Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. Here's Shireman. Eason pulls it in. The Rockets lead by 20. And it's Durant with the finish.
Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Outside Tatum. Now here's Vucevic. Ooh, it's stolen by Eason. Thompson goes in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting.
And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You've got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
Inside. Pass to Shireman. Oh, it's stolen by Eason. 1:46 left to play in the fourth quarter.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Now Vucevic. Eason pulls it in. Eason's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Thompson penetrating.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Rockets.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Kevin Durant.
Offensively, he was dialed in all night long. Scoring at will, it seemed, made the game look easy.
The 3 from Thompson. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Şengün with a steal. The kick to Durant from 18 feet away. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Durant's got 42 in the game. Here's Garza. Pass to Pritchard. On the wing, Tatum. Shot to stop the run. Eason pulls it in. Durant surveying the D. Şengün passes to Durant. And here's Eason. The 3. The shot that time not on target. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. Here's Garza. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Tatum knows how to find his guys in their spots now. A solid passer at his position.
To the right side. Here's Eason. That one off the back iron and out. Outside Tatum. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't.
KD, you were able to...
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson.
Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Over Nolan.
Liddell, he's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Over Nolan.
Liddell, he's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Over Nolan.
Liddell, he's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson. Ball clearance and a chance here, and beautifully put away. Wembanyama the fake, the reverse, and the foul.
Doncic pulls up, three-pointer.
Has knocked out Chuck Liddell. Ran in his bag. And the crowd is, oh, wow.
Over Nolan.
Liddell, he's done it again. Dynamite. And look out for Hill in the open field. He's got an angle. He's going to take this all the way. Wow. Quick rampage Jackson.
Hi, everyone. Time to get... And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Wells is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Morant. Then there's Edey. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. And for Boston, the guard pair. It's White and Brown. Tatum out there with Vucevic. And it's Hauser in at the three.
And right off the tip, they get the early offense. Defense looks like it might be running late tonight.
Brown the pass to Vucevic. Nice ball movement by Boston. And here's Tatum for three. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. You know, when you break down these teams, Greg, they are excellent on the defensive end.
Yeah, so let's give credit to their coaches. They prepare their teams well, motivating their guys to give that consistent effort.
Into the lane. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
There's the pick to the paint. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a three-point game. And Vucevic throws it down.
Yeah, an impressive offensive rebounder. Vucevic isn't afraid of throwing his weight around.
Edey with a screen on White. Down low, Morant finds Edey. Rebounded by the Celtics. A model of consistency, Stan, for many years, Vucevic.
Yeah, look, Vucevic has been scoring, rebounding, and passing at a high level really since he's come into this league. One of the most skilled big men in the league and sort of a model for the next guys that have come around.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Now, here's Wells. He started closely, and the dunk by Edey.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Brown outside. Now, Vucevic. And it's White, top of the key. Shot clock at 3. Busted. No good that time either. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce. And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, when Morant gets a step to the hoop, he's looking to drop the hammer on him.
Here's Vucevic. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Morant against White. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Trailing by 4. Pass to Tatum. Fires it up. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
Well, when it comes to his jump shooting, Tatum is extremely efficient in catch-and-shoot situations.
Inside. Back to Morant. Edey with a screen for Morant. To the middle. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes White. Leading the fast break. Hauser misses. The Grizzlies have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Hey, Stan, how about the Boston Celtics? Back-to-back 60-win seasons.
Well, Kevin, winning 50 is a great season. 60 wins is simply incredible. We have lots of regular seasons where no team wins 60. Credit Joe Mazzulla, his staff, and players for keeping this thing rolling.
There's a screen by Aldama. To the inside. Wells in the corner. No good from outside. Boston's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Tatum's shot is off. The Grizzlies shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. Back to Aldama. Lays it up off the glass.
And look at how well Aldama moves. Setting the screen, but then quickly moving into scoring position.
Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Tatum. Vucevic down low. He's defended by Edey.
Yeah, just powerful stuff from Vucevic.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and gameplay. To the paint. Here's Edey. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
White against Morant. Pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. That one doesn't go. Can't hit that one. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. It's the Grizzlies. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart play.
So on the floor for Memphis, we've got Santi Aldama. He's out there with Wells. Edey out there with Morant. And it's Coward in at the 2. And the 7-footer Santi Aldama. You know, Stan, he looks like a guard out there at times.
Oh, the way this guy has improved since he's come into the league is phenomenal. You know, this is a guy who's gotten better as a shooter, more consistent, more efficient. But then he's added, like you said, his ability to put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, and his ability to pass off the dribble. This is a very skilled big man.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. The Grizzlies back among the top teams in the West after a down season in 2023-24. Ja Morant said, quote, "The confidence never left. As far as chemistry, we've been around each other for a while, and we know each other well. This is my team. I'm confident in my team every step of the way." Guys, back to you.
They play with swagger. Okay, Allie, we thank you for the report. Now, Wells, after Jaylen Brown's three-pointer that didn't go. And there's the drive. Aldama, his second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Outside, White. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Still looking for his first make after that miss. He's 0 for 2. Morant passes to Aldama. Wells wide open. Nailed from three-point land. Now it's a 4-point Memphis lead. Outside, White. Tatum on the wing. Shoots the 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Coward's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Morant dishes to Wells. White against Morant. Here's Edey. 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. And the dunk by Edey.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Now here's Morant. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Down low, it's stolen by Gonzalez. Outside Tatum. Gonzalez passes to Hauser. You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screen. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
How about the energy he showed on the glass, outworking everyone and getting rewarded for it?
Here's Gonzalez. It's sent back by Edey. Wells passes to Aldama. Makes it off the glass. Aldama's got the lead up to 10 now for the Grizzlies.
Using that almost 7-foot frame, Santi Aldama, the Spaniard.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look